That time is 8:44 in the morning time on this Thursday morning, June 13th, 2019. It is time out for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Thursday morning, June 13th, 2019. And good morning to y'all. This lovely Thursday morning, June 13th, 2019. It is 8:44 a.m. It is 57 degrees in North Massachusetts. Hey, Jill.
Good morning.
Morning. It's 8:44 a.m. and it's 57 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Chill Morning News at 8:45 is oil tankers detected Gulf of Aden, U.S. Navy said. Telegram reports powerful cyber attack from China during Hong Kong protests. Every member of Team Trump is now enabling treason. Trump says in Oval Office interview information during his 2020 upward he's exactly what he did before. And announced maps in Italy for the first time since prison release. Dozens of officers injured during the protests in Memphis after task force killed man. It's not just Trump's question about his age, Democrats are too. Called scandal no prisoner contract extend for coach admissions fraud. Main legalizes medically assisted suicide students in 7 over states and District of Columbia. FBI proven why some U.S. tourists have died mysteriously in the Dominican Republic. Purifiers police officers involved in a journalist case. Cyclone Very won't hit Grant changes course oversight. Trump says he didn't expect cameras to capture contents of secret Mexico deal. Dale Jones found not guilty of 1985 Brockton murder. Tyson launches its first plant-based protein bed to compete with Beyond Meat. OPEC oil upon falsified lows May as group warns of weaker demand. Chinese Vice President Mary Liu he says the external person can help China's economy. Hard sell ahead from BB&T, SunTrust, and Stress Lands with a fund. Look at that talk today. Down 43.68 at 26,004.83. SP 5 down 5.88 at 27.84. The Nasdaq down 3.85 at 77.92.72. Hong Kong again shelves debate on divisive bill amid more protests. Finnish NGO quits operations in North Korea amid sanctions. South Korea analysts joint cuts canceled after North Korea test. Uganda has confirmed 3 cases of the Ebola virus, which has now killed 2 people, signaling that the outbreak officials have struggled to contain and spread it. Cultural change. Electoral college votes grows closer to the 70 vote mark. Apollo Era Belt Foundation. But private industry now leads space innovation. ACLU asks Supreme Court to delay real nonsense citizenship question. As the U.S. grapples with record-breaking numbers of suicides and overdose deaths, a modest drop in overdose fatalities in Colorado in 2018 as doctors caution optimistic that an opioid protection program is working. The Boston Bruins fall apart and give up early goals in Game 7 loss to the St. Louis Blues 4-1 at the TD Garden. Raynham followed Deputy Fire Chief Brad Nacimina's appointment as a new Raynham Fire Chief effective July 1st. Fire Chief James Janus promoted former members of the department. Two businesses pay up to $250,000 of legal dumping. Quickly a day after the Royal Train car near the JFK Mass Station wake out the commuter side of Boston, riders on Wednesday again faced covered platforms that long delays at the MBA officials warned. Warman charged a fatal crash suspected of a hit and run. SpaceX Falcon 9 mid December goodbye on the West Coast launch and then the photos. New moon races on. It's China ahead already. 3 Canadian radar surveillance satellites right SpaceX back in orbit. NASA renamed street after black female mathematicians. Well, organization to meet over Ebola, second F in Uganda. Federal opiate funds to address part of the drug epidemic state said. One increase in decrease in meat does over time and Ebola crosses borders. In Brooklyn, New York City, 4 alarm fire, box 3324, 1488 East 17th Street. The 15th Division reports of a fully involved 2.5-story private well with an accessory 2.5-story private well is 4th alarm fire. Transmitted to St. Jersey, East 17th Street at Avenue P, DTWH. And now, more sports. Boston Red Sox over the Texas Rangers 4-3. Sox to the Rangers go at it tonight at Fenway Park at 7 o'clock. Wally. Not Lancers softball team move on to the South sectional finals with a 3-1 win over the Greater Bedford Bears last night at Top Die. The Hour reporter working at the Nick Nurse beat the NBA Finals. Rick Paul warns himself about trading for Anthony Davidson. Peter Chill news time, 8:50, and it's time out for Peter Chill. Travis turns a check. Beep on the MBTA. Red line service will operate with reduced speeds near JFK, UMass, and Cruise. Make repairs as please expect initial travel time and digital career rail service to be available in the morning and afternoon. Breakthrough bound passengers should take it easy. Southbound train at JFK, UMass, and turn for breakthrough service. Northbound passengers switch trains at JFK, UMass for continued service. Commuter rail. Worcester train 509, 8:50 a.m. Outbound is departed. Stop station scheduled to do later on. We have equipment updates to follow. Franklin train 703, 804 a.m. Outbound is operating 20-30 minutes past up due to train traffic. Today, all old colony trains will be making extra stops to help transport. Red line customer affected by Tuesday derailment in addition to speed restrictions in vicinity areas, extended trip times. Thank you for your patience during the time. To accommodate red line passengers, June 30th, extra career rail trains will be depart Braintree at 6:20 a.m., 8 a.m., and 9:30 a.m., and Quincy Center at 6:30 a.m., and 8:10 a.m., and 9:37 a.m., and JFK at 6:50 a.m., 8:20 a.m., and 9:55 a.m. Minimum train 005, 8:20 a.m., Mount Pond is departed. Stop station operated 10 minutes past go to do later on with equipment. Needham train 603, 7:52 a.m. Outbound is operated 15-25 minutes past go between West Roxbury and Needham Heights to the train traffic in. Due to signal issue, November, the Rockwood trains may experience delays between Belford and Salmon and individual is being needed. Soda train 904, 17 minutes departure. Soda notes over 15-25 minutes past go to later routing out by train caused by mechanical issue. Now, Soda train 906, 8:30 a.m. Stop turning spotted. Certain is operated 5 minutes past go due to late routing out by train caused by train traffic. And the ferries, they are looking good. How is it always? 95, southbound side between protecting the Providence, 95, northbound side between work that is downtown Providence, 185, westbound side. Slow between Seacock and downtown Providence, 295, and the northbound side between work and Justin, 295, and the southbound side between Justin and Crescent, 146, both ends, Pathway, North Midfield Right, Cesar Road, and 99, northbound side 126 and 122 to the Lincoln second stretch. 6 tank actors between 6 and 95 and downtown Providence. Route 16 spots out, Loso around the 6 tank actor Providence. 138 spots out, Loso Jamestown Bridge. Jamestown Newport, bottom of the second half bridges out. Looking good. 185 westbound so to Seacock East Providence. Out to the gate. Route 6 to the westbound south 124. 134 to Dennis. 160 eastbound south up to 134 to Dennis. $4.95 on the northbound south between 126 to Bel Air now. There. North Main Street and Hopkins, 95 on the northbound south between Route 27 and Sheridan and 128 and Captain 24 on the northbound south between Avon and 128 and Captain. Route 3 and southbound south so after 220 Rockland and Route 3 and the northbound south so on 18 and Wayman down the Breakthrough Split 128 and southbound south between Kenton and the Breakthrough Split 128 and the northbound south so between the Split down to 24 Captain. Summer Expressway northbound south so between the Breakthrough Split down to the Mass Pike and downtown Boston. Southbound south so between the Pike down the Braintree and 128 the both ends back between Kenton and the Breakthrough Split. 3 on the southbound south so to 220 Rockland and 53 in Hanover. Route 3 at the northbound south between 18 and Wayman down the Breakthrough Split. 128 at the northbound south between Route 1 and Norwood over the Route 20 Warfare. Mass Pike eastbound south so between Freeman, Monongah, and 7 spreads to downtown Boston. Mass Pike westbound so low road report down to South Boston. 93 both in downtown Boston backed up. 7 tells count tells looking good. Route 1 to southbound south so between Revere down to Charlestown. 83 southbound south between 485 Walton and St. Bridge downtown Boston. 128 at the southbound south with Linfield all the way down to Warfare. 3 to the southbound south with 485 low down to 128 in Bertha. 485 at the southbound south between Lawrence all the way down to Chelmsford. 485 at the northbound south with the Lilton and down to Chelmsford. 495 at the southbound south 117 at Bolton out of Route 298 in Barber. 298 eastbound south 485 in Barber. 298 eastbound south 146 out of Route 9 in Worcester. 146 out of northbound south 298 in Worcester. Peter Joe News Time, 8:54. Time now for a weather report. And what a sharp contrast it was from 24 hours ago. 24 hours ago, it was sunny and nice, and now it is showery and cold and raw. You get some rain all over the place, and some moderate bands of rain down around southeastern Massachusetts, keeping out some heavy bands from eastern Marford, Visibility, and Nantucket. Another heavy band west of Manchester, down around southwestern Maine. Okay, look at the forecast. Goes like this. For today, showers and thunderstorms possible at 4 p.m. So through the heavy rain, followed patchwork before 4 p.m., then patchwork to 5 p.m. 162 degrees east to about 5 to 8 miles gust out, 20 miles an hour just for the night set. New rain amounts between 3/4 more inch possible tonight. Showers and thunderstorms like before 8 p.m. Then a chance of showers patchwork wise. Most of the got 55 degrees southwest about 5 miles at just between 6% new percent between 10 inch possible high miles possible thunderstorm for Friday. Slight chance of showers before 7 a.m. Then a slight chance of showers after 2 p.m. Punty says about 32 degrees southwest about 6 to 10 miles at gust out 24 miles an hour just for 20%. Friday night, Punty gust about 52 degrees west about 5 to 7 miles an hour for Saturday. Most that's coming 78 degrees. Light west wind becoming southwest with 5 to 9 miles on board. Gust out 20 miles an hour. Sorry, Punty gust about 62 degrees southwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour for Sunday. Showers like the May between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. Mostly gust about 75 about 62 degrees southwest about 6 to 7 miles an hour just for 6%. Monday, jet showers most gust about 80 about 61 degrees. Southwest wind just pitching 50%. For Tuesday, jet showers most gust about 77 about 58 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour just for 50%. And for Wednesday, jet showers parts of 76 degrees. Light southwest wind just pitching 40%. And right now, in Northern, light rate of 57 degrees. That's giving me a Peter Chill morning news on this Thursday morning, June 13th, 2019. Viewers will be of good morning, goodbye day. Don't be a wonderful day.